Today, I thought it would be fun to look at the tuning of open E and the kind of the box and the scale that you can play around with, and vibrato, and when you're playing lead on lap steel, making the notes kind of sing and not using too much vibrato. So working in A, one way to kind of look at this tuning is to think of it in the intervals of root, fifth, root, third, fifth, and root. And then, you know, most of us are used to playing guitar, so you see a certain box on the fretboard, and when you change to open E, that box changes, right? So when we're across here, so we've got those notes there, but what other notes can we play? Well, we know we've got the sixth up here. So we've got this note. So we can start at the root, we can go to the second, we can go up to the major third. And then on this string, we've got the fifth, sixth, the major seventh, and we've got another root note right here on the B string. And then on this string, we have the third, and then right above it, we have the fourth. And then two spots above that, we have the fifth, so we can go. So that's kind of cool. We got the fifth there. We have the major seven here, so we can even go. So now we're kind of outlining all the little places we can go. And there's a little box there. And then on this string, we're back to the root where we were looking at this other string. That E is the same as the high E. And you can play them together like that. And then this string is the B again, so that follows how that string is. So that's kind of cool. So that's kind of how those first five strings work out, right? Is you've got these little shapes. And then behind the fifth fret, you've got more moves. So you've got that kind of half step you can do because you got the major seventh sitting right behind the root note. And then on this string, you've got the minor third sitting a half step back. And then you've got the second sitting back here. And then sitting behind the fifth on the B string, you have the fourth sitting back here, right? So now you can see all the little spots where you can kind of go, all starting from that home base, right? And then what's kind of cool is that everything you can kind of apply to that, you can apply to the 5 chord as well. So when you come up here to the 12th fret, now you've got a lot of those same notes, right? You've got So you can use the 5th fret to the 12th fret, back to the 17th fret, And you can tie all those little things together, and so you can make your way around the fretboard a lot easier. So if you're here, something I'm trying to do today is not use the volume pedal at all. I think sometimes the volume pedal can be a crutch for playing lap steel, where every note can be swelled in. I think it's really good to find a setting where you can have your volume pedal full up and not touch it. Because the volume pedal can really be a crutch when you don't like how you're sounding or something. And it's funny, today my high E string is ringing out a lot when I'm playing, which is kind of driving me a little crazy. But you know, I'm working on it. I'm working on trying to mute that string. So a tune I wanted to kind of talk about that uses a lot of this is this tune by, it's this tune that we're playing by Malone, and I can't remember the name of it. God, I should look it up real quick. But it's got this neat little part to it, and I'll put the name of the song in the title of the video. I'll look it up later. But it's got this neat little line to it that I play that goes. So it's in C, and I think I'm playing it at tempo for the song, and you start off with the root note, let's see if I can play that better. So I'm going root, flat down to the major 7th, 6th to the 5th, and then back up to that 6th. Now I'm hitting that major 3rd, and now I'm going down to this. So I'm taken to the 2nd, to the root here. And then I repeat it. And then I just do a little, which would sound bluesier if I did it one string down. It would be kind of a minor. So it's a step kind of slide down. I'm not sure what instrument plays that on the recording, but I think it sounds really nice on the lap steel. Yeah, I can't remember the name of that song. Morgan Wallen, Malone. I had some help, I think is the name of the song. I should look these up before I start playing. So we've talked about the major scale. Let me go back to A. We kind of talked about this form. But also what's hiding here when you start putting together some of these things is stacked 6th, which can sound really great on lap steel, which is these. So when you get a volume pedal in those two, it can sound just really nice, like a. So you can see I'm kind of pulling back from them when I go into the next one, and you can play stuff like Oh My Darling Clementine, like sorry about that ending. So that's a great way to practice those, is to kind of pick out simple old melodies like that and go around, because you're really just playing a harmonized major scale, right, up the neck. So just one more time, it's straight, slant, slant, straight, straight, slant, slant. You can think of it just like the diatonic chords, where it's major, yeah, that works, right? Yeah, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, and then half diminished. So. And yeah, that's it for today. So I hope this has been useful for you, and I'll see you soon.